I don't wanna hear a peep, let the boss talk.
I be speaking for the trenches, this that boss talk.
White snakes, no crease, how the boss walk.
I be shooting from the logo, this that boss talk.
I don't want the middleman, hit the boss up.
She gon' make it shake more, cause her boss talk.
Stayed down, made a plan, had the boss up.
Lil dip with the lean, this how boss walk. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss when it comes to that talking, all them words that are lost. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss, like Harden with the moves, I'ma shimmy when you fall.
Choose to do what everybody doing, I ain't basic. And I want it all, no cap, that's a statement. What's understood ain't gotta be explained, understatement. They let us all chill the wrong water, I ain't drinking.
All right, back with Boss Talk is Josh.
And it's Quise.
Welcome to the Boss's Circle. We talk sports, music, and culture. And today in the Boss's Circle, we got two special guests. Man, it's our friends. It's people you already know, familiar with. Guys that's killing it out here in the game, man. We got our guys, DJ Toroc, and we got Mo back in the building, man. What's up with y'all guys?
Man, what's good?
What's
We
good?
out here.
Yeah, man.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. It's good to have this, man.
Yeah, pleasure being here, man.
Yeah.
Pleasure. Sure.
It's good to be back in the trap.
Definitely.
Toroc
Friend of the show, of course, you know what I'm saying? You know, we be on the show chilling and we be outside here partying. You heard how it go.
Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Combination.
Yes. And Mo, actually, this is your first time being on, so it's
Yep.
good to have you here. But, you know, you're a friend of our friends, so it's good to have you here as well, man.
It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
pleasure.
No, the funny thing is, y'all met way before. I don't even
Really?
think you remember.
When?
Y'all met at Kobe's birthday party.
Oh, so you know me very well.
He was the one that was acting a fool on the dance floor.
For real? Okay, yeah. See you later. That night was a little blurry for me, too.
Legendary night.
That was a little blurry, so, you know, we gonna revisit those conversations on the camera.
Yes, man, yes. Many more great nights to go.
Sure.
But yes, it's good to see you here, Mo. You've been killing it in fashion world and the soccer world, you know, the business world. We got private jet business. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing, man. We see what you're doing out here.
Nah, I appreciate it.
And it's a
Love.
pleasure to have you here, you know, on the platform.
Man, appreciate
And
you guys having me, man.
It's
I
inspirational
appreciate
just to have you here. The viewers are getting inspired just by seeing you. Like, damn, Mo here? Damn, that's tough.
I be ducked off, man. I gotta be out the house. I be ducked off. So, you know, yeah, we're gonna make this a good one.
That's right. That's right, man. You're not from here. You're born in, you know, internationally.
Yeah, I'm Malian, West African.
Yeah,
you know?
that's different in itself.
African giants.
Yeah.
Really, you feel me? So, you know, but I've been in Philly for a while. Like, I'm really Philly made me. So it's like I'm raised in Philly. So it's like no matter, like people ask me like, where you from? I'd be like, yeah, I'm Malian, but like
Why don't you
I'm
from Philly? That's
I'm from Logan. So it's like
Damn,
we say like that.
That's
you feel me? Like, yeah, I'm really from the biddies.
Oh yeah,
You know, like, yeah,
he
like,
Philly.
You gotta like switch it up here and there because it's like that ain't really me no more. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'm here, but like, you know, life done got better.
Yes.
Thank God. But you know, so I can't really go to that way where it's like now I gotta articulate myself differently.
Damn,
like
yeah.
the little, so it's just like all those little things gotta change. The way you dress, the way you talk, because it's like everything is perception.
Yeah.
Like, as Philly niggas, like niggas is like aggressive. Like if it's to home, I'd be like,
definitely
nigga,
aggressive.
you drove like what you talking like? You know? Like, I can't really talk like that with other people.
Yeah.
So I gotta like switch it up automatically. So now
It's that code switching.
Exactly.
You know
You
what I
got
mean?
code switching. And more so like I'm in my code switching mode daily.
Yeah.
Like 24/7.
Oh
I'm busy in
man,
the
I
code
live in that world too.
That shit back and
Exactly.
forth. That shit
yeah.
is switch for
It's
real.
switch back and forth. Like the only time I'm not code switching is when I'm laying in my bed and my homies is calling me.
Yeah, yup.
That's it. Like if I'm outside, it's automatically
different.
it's different. Like, I'm code switching because it's like your image is everything.
It is
Your
everything.
image is everything. Your name is everything as well.
That's true, man.
Yeah, for a fact.
we got language barriers for
Yeah.
real.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, we do.
He just see me
do.
switch. He was like, "Damn, you just add on this and then
Yeah. My dog went from, how you doing, sir? Hey, nigga, get out of here.
Well, on the daily, that's how it is with me. They like,
Exactly. That's how you
Nah,
gotta
for
do
real.
it.
depending on who you talking to at times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
That's a cycle of life, man.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
cycle of life. You
You know what I
gotta
mean?
get adjusted to that.
It's how it goes,
Yeah.
honestly.
For a fact.
And to rock, man, you've been doing your thing since the last time we had you on, and every day it seemed like you're doing everything. Every day is a different day, a new city you in, or like you just got a new gig doing something. But you've been doing a lot of things international, a lot of traveling. So like, how has that fared for you?
No, literally, it's a contribution to the team that I have with me. Like ever since we linked up, Codeine linked up, like my team, Marley, and like everybody. As soon as we came together, bro, it's like you get a room full of hustlers. Like every single one of us, we push each other to be better every single day. Oh, don't get me wrong, they still gonna talk their shit. You fuck up, they gonna let you know. Trust me, they do it on a daily. But at the same time, like you said, it's like inspiring to be around brothers like this that are still young and getting it. And we still got levels to get to. Like, there's no complacency whatsoever. So I sat there and see him leveling up on a daily basis, and then I'm like, shit, what am I getting to next? What am I getting to next? And then the same thing for everybody else. But at the same time, like, you talk about Philadelphia, where we all from, like, it's a crab in a barrel mentality with a lot of individuals and niggas in the city. And that's not how it is over here. I was used to that. But as soon as I became a part of this group of young black men and individuals that are getting to it, to a different level, bro, it's young like, bosses. Yo, it just makes you want to, young bosses, real shit. You just want to keep leveling up. And every single day I tell this nigga, yo, I appreciate you. Not even for anything. Like, yo, everybody that we're around, like, we help each other grow as young men. One day, like right now, we helping each other as young black men. Next day, we helping each other as young black business owners or business people. And then the next day, you never know, maybe one day down the line, no time, goddamn soon, talk about young, like, black fathers.
Family man.
No time. Husband and wives. But it's like, yo, it's the progression in life, and we all see that, and we all attain to be the best that we can potentially be. And sharp as iron. 100%. And if you're the smartest nigga in the room, you're in the wrong room. So, like, you know what I'm saying, we all hustling in this room. And, like, it's not that we trying to do better than the next nigga. Just trying to get it. Like, we just trying to all get to it together. We all got life goals we trying to get to. So we just grinding, bro.
And it's just like the beauty of it is like, it's just like a good group of people, man.
Yeah, solid.
It's like good, solid men.
Everybody happy to be around each other.
Everybody happy to, I don't think we've ever had like a fight, like an argument, or like it'd be like little stuff like where we just like bidding on each other. Like it's just like little like, oh, you did this, bet we gonna clown you for the next 2 days. You know what I mean? 2 days? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, we gotta clown you for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe a month, for real. But it's like, that's the beauty of it. It's just like everybody's so lighthearted with it too. Like no one takes anything to heart. Like we say some of the most ridiculous stuff to each other. It's like no matter what it is. Like if I do something, they come at me. Shit, anybody do something. It's like we go at each other every time. I almost said some wild shit. No Diddy.
Yo,
we started fire.
I love it.
Boss started fire.
like the comments
Light the shit up, bro.
They waiting for me to slip.
Get me out here live, boy. I gotta chill.
The bad thing about being on camera is what you say, that shit there.
That shit there. That shit forever.
That shit there.
Welcome to Boss Talk with Mo and Toroc,
man.
Even if we edit that shit out, Mo gonna have a deleted scenes.
It's gonna be a real footage.
Hey, man, we here, man. We here to talk, man.
We love it, man.
No, real shit though. It's good to have like men around you that's doing the same type of thing, or not even the same type of thing, just pushing to be great every day.
Yes.
Because it light a little bit of a fire to your ass to be great.
Yes.
Like you said, it's not no competition. It's just like shit. If we go out to eat, I want to be able to foot the bill.
Yes.
If I'm not, I want to be able. We all should be able to if we sitting here type shit. So it's just like everybody want to be great together.
Even so, I can honestly say this with my group. Like we are all arranged in different areas. You know what I'm saying? We're all from different places, and we're all from different. We're all at different places in our life.
We got Georgia. We got Mississippi.
Sure. Everywhere.
We got New York, we got Jersey,
it's a little bit of everything, man.
We got everything, bro.
But it's literally like that brother mentality. Like my brother wants for not, bro. One day he picking up the tab, next day I'm picking up the tab, Codeine picking up the tab. Like we all pitching in some way or form, fashion, and it's like we want to see each other win, and we want each other experience more life, because that's what it's about. We got one trip around this bitch.
That's true.
And the biggest thing is like it ain't like nobody look down on each other anyway, no matter.
Yeah, that's a good, great
no
group.
matter your status, no matter how much money you have in the bank, no matter who you are, X, Y, and Z.
Because we all great.
We all great. Yeah, like, bro, we push each other to be great. It's like, bro, the trips we be having, what we rolling at, people be like, bro, like, damn, like we love this. We love this. Like
you can feel the love, yeah.
Exactly. Like people love this, so it's kind of like. It's just like that's just a testament of how we treat each other.
Yes.
Because of the fact people see this, people don't be like, oh yeah. Oh, he the one that's doing everything or X, Y, and Z. It's like, yo, we put each other in a position where everybody look good.
Eating.
Right.
You know,
everybody eating, everybody winning.
That's all it is, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of rare too to see that, between like black men too, because everybody, like you said, the city we live in, everybody cutthroat. You know what I mean. Even if you have groups that get tore apart because egos get in the way, and you know what I mean. You got a little more shine than me to that day, or the girls flock to you that day. Oh man, like that nigga, like you feel what I'm saying. Exactly. So to see that people can be together. And not have egos involved or none of that says a lot, and that's kudos to y'all for doing that.
Nah, for a fact, that's
it's rare. So, but no, what I want to talk about is we got to talk about it because we got Toroc in the building. You know what I'm saying? Me and Toroc both Eagles fans. You feel what I'm saying? Like our friends are Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So we got I'm happy to be able to talk about this. Keith don't like none of this because he a Patriots fan.
I do like it though.
That's crazy
part though. I do like it though. It's crazy because I fuck with y'all. He just want me to not fuck with y'all. I like this because I'm a Patriots fan.
Nigga look like Brandon Graham, man. Patriots fan.
BG. Hey yo, speaking of BG,
55 right now.
Speaking of BG, I was trying to take a contract. You still working out and shit. Fuck is you doing? I was trying to slide him on how we like, look, I lost some weight. I'm ready to work out. He want to be working out. It's April. Like, fuck is you go home, bro. Like,
you fresh off the speech.
He might just come back.
He looking like he ready to come back.
That boy looking good on his story. Hey, my dog, I see you. I see you, friend.
Looking good on his story today. Early April. Fuck, got a long time. Come on.
But no, man, I want to say, man, we Super Bowl champs, man. And Toroc, you was able to be down there in New Orleans with the guys, to celebrate that moment. Of course, you was there with the parade and everything as well. But just telling me about like how them parties was and celebrations, being the DJ to kind of like curate those experiences down there.
To be honest, like bro, it was surreal being from Philadelphia and being able to DJ on that stage for your favorite team growing up.
Yes,
and not even just that, but being able to be in that moment where for me, I was like I was watching my brothers win.
That's right.
Like, I was watching my brothers excel, and I was that giddiest motherfucker in that thing. Like, bro, there was I almost cried. I ain't gonna hold you. Watching that defense play the way they did, because we be with the defense more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally just head over heels, just happy for them because of all that they've overcome. I know what these niggas have worked for.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, we celebrate each other's wins, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like, I love every second of that for them. Like, just because I'm not the nigga that's playing on the field doesn't mean I just wasn't as happy.
Exactly.
I'm happy my brothers won. So crazy. Being able to go down there and celebrated with them was amazing, and then on top of that, to have Mo. So when we're back home, like we essentially curate a lot of the things that we do amongst some other individuals throughout the city. But being able to celebrate with them, like bro, awesome. Like bro, Howie gave this nigga the trophy on stage, bro. Like bro, like yo. And to have me DJ in that moment was crazy because it's like, bro, we literally did nothing that we don't do back home.
Shout
we
out
just
my
put
dog
the
Brad, man.
yo, for
my
real.
Boy Brad said, Mo, let me see your phone. Let me record you. I said, hey, say the word, boo.
Like, we didn't treat it any differently than we do on a normal basis. Like I know a lot of people when they get to that stage, they want to change and be something that they not.
You
yourself was 100% authentic through that whole process.
You was with *𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬, shaking hands, *𝐁𝐶 everything, partying with him. Like that's amazing.
That boy love
Super Bowl.
Yo, he loves Bobby Brown.
That boy love
He said it's my prerogative.
That's a gem right there.
He was talking his shit though.
Hey, man,
I love the song selection. That was A1. That was A1. So everybody talking all the stuff about me. All right, I got a bowl, nigga.
That's
I got a bowl. That's right.
I like that.
Nick a gangster.
You can tell though. You can see it.
He do like Italian mob type, bro.
Gangster, man. That boy.
That's the Italian, you know. He fit right into the South Philly culture.
Yeah, bro.
That joint's heavy as shit.
Yeah, we was on stage just vibing, boom, boom, just lit. When I turn around, trophy in my face.
Yo, make sure y'all find this video and cut to this in the scene
Yo,
right
that's-
now. He's showing the scene right now.
Yeah, you gotta show that. Like, yes.
What? I'm gonna go to it right now.
That's crazy. The Super Bowl trophy, with what everybody been warring for the whole year. You was able to hold that.
I had some of my NFL homies hit me like, ain't no way you held the Lombardi before some of us.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I'm like, damn. Yo, that was sick.
I ain't think about it like that.
That was sick.
They said that, I was like, damn, I ain't think about it like that's crazy.
They never smelt one of them Jones.
They hot looking at this clip too.
That really put like the magnitude of the situation
like fresh out the
into
gate.
perspective. Like they like, yo, bro, you just held the Lombardi before most of us.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
That
bro.
is crazy.
Bro, you
Fresh
probably
out
held
the
that
game,
Jones
fresh
for
out
like-
the stadium, bro.
Oh my God! Damn.
Yeah. You got to send it. Damn. This nigga shit. You got to send it to us. We gonna cook that up. We gonna throw that in the joke.
Damn. Yes.
That's hot.
What?
That's
yeah,
fire.
bro. He like, bro, that boy Brad, like, Mo, let me see your phone, but let me record you real quick. I'm like, bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that drink was crazy, bro. But like, some of my NFL homies hitting me up saying that. I was like,
Bring the mic a little closer to you.
some of my NFL homies hitting me up saying that. I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
That is.
Like, a lot of NFL players don't even get to hold that trophy.
Bro, you probably up on like 75% of the league right now. Like,
And niggas that retired
like
too.
I'm talking about niggas with $25 million Jones coming in this year. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you up on them by one, they sick.
Nah, for real though, that's the wild part. But hey, shout out to my dogs, man, putting BTA, man. That's all
That was
matters,
dope.
bro.
That was
And
dope.
the thing is, bro, I knew it was gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you, ain't nobody that could tell me. I literally told everybody, bro. I said, yo, I can show you text message. I said, Super Bowl is gonna be a blowout. It's like, nah, no.
Damn, you called
Bet.
it.
I said, bet. I said, I'm telling you, the defense, cause like as a pro athlete, you gotta understand like different games require different game plan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like people talking about the Rams game. The Rams game
Called a different game
the
plan.
weather, it was a different game to play.
Yes.
The Commanders game, I almost said Redskins. The Commanders game
Was a different game plan. Yeah.
After that game, that was like, bro, you see how smooth this team is?
Yes.
It's over for it.
And
It's
the energy,
over.
the camaraderie.
It's over.
Like, yeah, we came in there high.
As soon as it, bro, I've been telling you, I said, look, the Rams game is gonna be close because of the weather, but also it requires a different game.
It does.
Shout out my dog, Say, man. You one of them ones. I can't lie to you, boy.
One
You
of them
cold.
ones.
Say it's cold.
Saquon like
man.
that.
Cold,
He like that,
I'm
man.
telling y'all.
He did-
And then, same, I'm telling people, I'm like, bro, the Super Bowl is gonna be a blowout. It's not gonna be close. They not gonna know what
And
to
it
do
wasn't.
with the defense. And they lucky Codeine wasn't there. 'cause boy,
Oh man, the Kobe man,
I
had a
was
hell of a
hurt he
year,
wasn't
man.
there, bro.
Shout out
Boy.
to Kobe, man.
And them boys would have never scored.
Never.
Never.
That's
That's
Man.
cool though. Shout out. I gotta give that dog Xavier Worthy a shout out. You did your thing. You did your thing.
We brought the
cuz.
trophy home.
But you know, it's cool though. Y'all get back over there.
That's right.
And
know
y'all
what
won't
was-
win, but you know, y'all get back over there.
Eventually.
I know it was a nasty stat that you bring him up, Worthy. He top 5 in receiving yards in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wait, what?
He top 5 in receiving yards
really?
in the Super Bowl, bro.
Oh, wow.
Did he drop like 200?
Yeah, he snapped at the end though.
He
Yeah,
did.
I think he had like, was it 168 or something?
So he snapped. He did.
He
snap.
snapped.
He
But
did
the
snap.
secondary had to come in for him.
It was like garbage.
I mean, but at the end of the day, the game was over.
Garbage time.
The game was
We
over.
rested the starter.
The game was
Certain
so
point.
over.
But even our secondary wasn't playing for seriously. Bro.
No.
I was mad he was on that list 'cause it was like garbage time yards.
Yeah, it's like, why are you here?
Yeah, bro. Accounts.
Yeah, no
Counts,
effects.
you know, it counts.
Counts.
Oh,
Speaking of things like fast people, fast receivers, Toroc, you had D-Jack retirement situation on Smash this year.
Yeah,
Well, was that
last year,
now?
yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Like, how was it to have somebody of such stature, pick you of all people, not of all people, but you the GOAT. But to do something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's humbling, bro. Like, y'all know me already by now. Like, bro, I take every moment in stride, and I just sit there, I seize the moment. As soon as I get my foot in the door, nigga, you ain't getting me out. So, that DJ's party, I went and showed my ass. I wasn't
did.
the only DJ,
You
but I
went
definitely
crazy.
showed my ass.
You went crazy.
But it got to the point now, I'm DJing for DJs down at Del State.
At Del State now,
So,
yeah.
he calls me and asks
did
me
that a
to come
couple weeks
down.
ago.
All I had to do was be there. So,
Man.
just
That's
continue
nasty.
to work, bro.
Major.
Man, how you think he gonna do as a coach? You know
Bro,
that.
I'm excited for him, bro. He gets to build a program from the bottom, and him and Michael Vick and everybody else, they bringing light back to HBCUs.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's huge.
You gotta
Like,
go to that
they're
game
gonna-
when they
they're-
play each other. You
Oh,
gotta
bro,
go to the game. He said, "I'll be there, of course."
we'll see. We'll see. We won't drop any too many tidbits today, but like, it's
Boss talk,
beautiful.
boss talk. Excuse
It's
us.
beautiful, man. It's like, you have young black men that are just trying to get into positions that they're not normally afforded, and they're able to change that narrative. Especially in that type of field, bro,
Yeah,
with nil
man.
contracts and everything like that, you're gonna
Oh,
be able to pull
yeah.
D1 athletes to HBCUs.
Yeah, for
Real.
real.
Do you think a lot of it has to do with like just the media nowadays? Like, I think like maybe 10 years ago it'd be harder for somebody with no coaching experience like those guys, even though they could bring people there.
Yeah.
Without the media and NIL, do you think it would have been harder for them to kind of make that
The
transition?
thing is with that is like I feel like nowadays people are starting to understand that players respect players.
100%. 100%.
You know,
People that been there
are respecting that. People that's been there.
Yeah.
Like someone like D-Jack, like you will be a fool not to listen to it, especially if you want to make it to the league.
Yeah, that's true. He got all that knowledge.
Especially if you want to be great. That's why Coach Prime did what he did.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say Coach Prime opened that door.
Literally, Coach Prime opened up the door, but it's like, bro, people respect greatness, and as an athlete and myself, it's like I would rather play for a player someone that played the game at a high level versus someone that's more so just went and got their coaching license.
Yeah.
Someone that just studied the game. I'd rather play for a player.
Because you feel like you're real successful in the league.
Exactly.
I'll be honest, if I was an athlete right now, I would rather play for Deion than @𝐸𝐴𝐵𝐵.
Oh yeah, right now.
100%.
Right now, yes.
Like right now.
100%.
Yeah.
Like it's
1000%.
nothing that you can tell me that he can't.
Yes.
And then some.
1000%.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Deion has been to the highest of the highest pinnacles of sports.
Yeah.
Man played baseball, stopped, went back to play football. Like, yo, it don't make sense.
He hit a
That's a
home
fact.
run and got a touchdown in the same day.
Yo, I'm telling
Yes.
you, that boy different.
What are we
It's
talking
like-
about? Why wouldn't I play?
And also too, and you know, I'm in the marketing and all that, and he's one of the biggest marketing type of guys. And in this
Yeah.
day and age, that knowledge itself will be very valuable to those guys
Man.
because life after football, you know what I mean? Or even if some of them don't even make it far,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, you taught me how to market myself or how to make myself a product or a brand where I can make money for the rest of my life. So yeah, I would definitely go Deion over any Nick Saban
Coach
today.
Prime and Allen Iverson is two of the
Most
two of the
influential.
most influential people
Yes.
in both their respective sports.
Yeah.
But then in a community as a whole of people that like made having a personality a thing and
Yes.
make having a personality marketable for teams. Teams
Yeah.
ain't like that. Teams ain't like that. But it's just like they realize, yo, this sell tickets. You know?
Yeah.
You look good. What Prime say?
You look good, you feel good,
Yeah,
play
hey.
good. Somebody, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. I'm telling you, they gonna
that's
pay you
hands
good
down.
too. If you
That's
pay
hands
good,
down.
I'm
They
telling
go
you.
pay good.
Yeah, so it's just like, bro, all of that plays into a factor of marketing. So like him being a coach, as soon as I found out, I'm like, oh yeah, people gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
And
went.
when he transferred, when he got Trav to go over there,
Yeah,
I
oh,
was
yeah.
like, oh my god,
Yeah, he brought his whole
over
shit.
it. And then shit.
what's
That probably
going
might
on
do
now.
the same thing.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
never
might-
know.
yeah,
He
you
might
can.
be able to flip one of these top
Yeah.
players
Yeah.
to come over there and then boom, set a tone.
I think
Vic
he-
might do the same
I think he
thing.
I'm
brought
about to say,
somebody
I think-
already
I
crazy
think they
too.
will, for
Yeah.
sure, because it's like you said, players respect players. And
Yeah.
this is the players at the highest levels. Like, you're not going to tell me I got a chance to go to a school. And then them HBCUs never had players like this.
Yeah,
You know
yep.
what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm about to go here, break all the records,
Sure.
play for Vic,
Exactly.
Yeah, go
go
crazy.
to the league.
Exactly.
Like, what are we talking
Oh, yeah,
about?
you're gonna go to the league because of the fact that them being your coach alone is bringing light.
Yeah, it's bringing light.
That's the biggest.
That's
part of it.
Oz.
And NIL nowadays, bro. College is a business decision now.
Oh, yes,
When you go to
100%
college,
business.
who you play for,
Yes.
it's business. It's no
Yes.
more. It's no more academics.
Yeah.
It's literally not. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you gonna do your thing and get it. Most players go to college, you know, and then get their
And then-
degree
yeah.
after 2-3 years in the league, which is completely
Which is
fine.
yeah, that's true.
You know, which is completely
Yeah.
fine. So it's just like now, especially with NIL being a thing, a big thing.
Sure.
Shit, you gotta look at shit. This college gonna pay me $1 million versus shit. Just cause you Power 5 and you pay me 700, I'm not going over there. I'm gonna take that $1 million.
Take that $1 million.
I gotta get my
It
family
makes
out
too
of
much
there
sense.
now.
Yeah, take that ticket
We
right
got
now.
it.
Guaranteed the next day, bro.
That's it.
We got to eat.
And what I love about NIL, it's a little sidebar, but you know that ticket make you even hungrier to do something to get, because you can blow through a ticket.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it a bean. You get a ticket, you can blow through a ticket. But it's gonna make
We
you
here
want a
today,
couple
going
more of
tomorrow.
them Jones. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
Blow money fast.
Yeah. Once you spend a couple dollars, it ain't hard to blow a ticket.
Definitely.
Man.
Oh man.
Y'all don't even want to know, bro.
Out
That's crazy.
Out of all the things that you're doing, y'all respective, jobs and careers, what is some of the hardest jobs that y'all had to, overcome?
That I've had to overcome.
Yeah.
Like some of the hardest situations that you had to like crawl out of, as far as like
I mean,
DJing situation or.
I touched on it a little bit on the last podcast I was on. It's like a year and a half ago, my life was flipped upside down, bro. Like I had to start from scratch. I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do next, where I was gonna be. Like, bro, I was just at a point in my life I just had to start over.
Yeah.
And after a certain point, I just said, yo, fuck it, I gotta boss up and just gotta truck through it, no matter what you're going through. And then eventually, again, supportive cast. I can't do it by myself.
Yeah, you gotta have that cast.
You know what I mean? You have that cast that helps hold you up and bring you forward, bro. There's nothing else you can't do. You can't win in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't lose.
You can't lose that way. Yeah, you got community with you.
So like for me, that was my moment.
That's your way.
Like,
damn,
that was my
Turned
biggest
you right
shit.
up.
So you on the other side now.
Oh, bro, life is good. Life is good.
And there's ever been a time where like maybe you had to dress somebody or get somebody I don't want to say a plane, a jet or anything, and it was like tough situation you had to crawl through?
I mean, it's always, the industry, the plane industry is always wild. It's a lot because of the fact, like, I deal with so many egos.
Yeah.
I have an ego. You have an ego. And it's just like, it's a lot to it where you're just like, you deal with so many egos on a daily. That's my biggest thing is like dealing with the egos, but then also dealing with perspectives. Because at the end of the day, people don't understand the business.
Yeah.
People more so they care about the result.
Most definitely.
But again, for the results to happen, there's 10 steps that leads up to the result. And those 10 steps affects you more than anybody. But it's just like a lot of people more so like they don't care about nothing else as long as the result is good. Yeah. But if one, two of those steps is messed up, it's kind of like obviously that's going to impact the result. So my biggest thing is just dealing with egos and personalities. Even with like the plane industry, the e-com industry is just more of like the plane industry is just more of like last minute stuff.
That's what I was about
dealing
to
with
say.
artists. Like
I was just about to say, you
dealing
ever had
with
somebody
dealing with
like
rappers is when it comes to planes is like it's a headache, man.
Sound like a headache.
It got to a point where like, bro, like if it gets to a point like a rapper wants a plane for like 4 p.m., I'd be like, bet, but I'll set up the plane for 5 p.m. Because they're always gonna be late. Like they're gonna be late. That's smart. Yeah, like I'll be setting up for 5 p.m. Because you're not about to, you feel me?
Make me like dummy.
Yeah, you're not gonna make me look crazy. Because then now you're late. Now we have a time slot that we gotta fly out of. Yeah. Now we gotta pay extra money, or now it's just a lot that goes into it, But it's just like for me, I just learned the biggest thing is I'm gonna always find a solution. I'm quick on my feet. I think fast. I'm always gonna find a resolution. So it's just like even when like dealing with rappers and stuff, if they tell me a time, I'm gonna set it up for an hour ahead.
Smart. So you don't be disappointed.
They're gonna be late. Yeah. It's never failed.
It never
fails. Because even I'm late sometimes.
So it makes sense.
I know, it's like I already know how it operates, especially when you're like the bigger the name, the later they're gonna be.
Yes.
Some people become like 2 hours late.
Bigger the ego. Like, damn, 2 hours is crazy.
Like, bro, you gotta pay an extra 10, 15K, right? Woo. All right, cool. And then that's a whole nother conversation where it's like, yo, you told me 3 p.m. You showed up at 6.
Yeah.
Like, you would have been at your destination already.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So what are you talking about? So it's like little stuff like that, dealing with egos, perspectives,
That's crazy.
Opinions. Because it's just like everybody think they know everything.
Yep.
That's the biggest part
and
about it.
You don't know nothing.
And my thing is like I'm one of those people. I like to test people. Whenever I meet a smart ass, I'll ask you the questions. You tell me the answer. How about that? Let's sit here and let you tell me the answer. And then let's go from there. Yeah. And then every time people get stuck. They get stuck. Even with my e-commerce business, when I talk to like people's financial advisors, all right, you smart, cool. Now let's do this, cause I'm smart too. So now let's ask each other these questions. More than likely, I'm gonna be able to answer every question you got. You ain't gonna be able to answer the questions I got, cause what you educated in, I am as well. When I'm educated and you're not, because if you were, you will be doing this for your client.
You would be right, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's
just the truth to it.
It's perspective.
Yeah, so it's just perspective. And then every time it comes done with them like, like, I'm not really too familiar with this, but this is what I think I know. It always comes down to that. So it's just like different egos, perspectives, and opinions, man. That's the biggest part. And that's the cycle of life, man. You got to deal with that when it comes down to people, you know?
100%.
So, yeah.
And then, like, more specifically, anybody, any like notable people that you helped like accomplish their goal to get a flight and stuff like that, or even dressed. So I'm definitely into that as well. I'm super into that.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of people, man.
Who can you name drop?
Just give him 2, bro.
You know what I mean? Nice little name
get-
drop.
just
You know the Met Gala coming up. You gotta put yourself on.
Hey, wait, what was the second question after that?
No, I was saying like any notable people that you help accomplish their flight or like even
Or
dress
dress.
certain people.
You know?
Yeah,
Fashion
I mean,
world.
for the flight, I'll just say probably like,
I saw some of them. I mean,
yeah, I
saw
did.
some big ones.
I mean, YG, but like that's like my dog, like that's my brother. So it's just like YG, that's family.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Burna Boy.
What?
Shout out my dog Zoe Dollars. He made that happen. For
I saw
sure.
Gucci Man too, right?
Yeah, Gucci.
That was
That's insane.
Yeah, he
Gucci.
did. Yeah, he
said,
did. Yeah, Gucci.
That's
he got
crazy.
bony Gucci too. He
Yeah,
just get that
right.
Just did Offset last week.
Oh shit, that's heavy.
Yeah,
Got a
Offset.
me going there. Damn.
Shout out Shishi and my dog Mont.
Oh, you know Shishi?
Yeah.
Oh, that's heavy.
And
Yeah.
Mont, shout out to Mont from Philly too. I fuck with Mont.
Shishi actually been in the studio.
My family, you know,
I've
that's
been
like
trying to get Mont on here, man. I
Yeah.
fuck with Mont.
that's
Fuck with
easy.
him.
I can we'll do a segment with because
bet.
Mont more like
Yeah.
Mont like my dog. That's like my big brother. So it's
thank
just
you,
like
man.
I bring him. We
Let's do that.
He more of like a part of my whole business foundation as well. Because I'm big on just like I'm big on bringing the family in. Like if you're a good person,
Making connections.
I'm big on bringing you into forward what I got going on, especially if I see that I can help you as well.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing is like, yo, we help each other, man.
Add value to each other.
Yeah, exactly. We add value to each other.
That makes
So, yeah, I
sense.
mean,
That'd be
yeah, I
dope.
mean, shit. Even with like our e-commerce company, that's probably where we got all the big hitters. Like,
Yeah.
probably got like, probably got so many people on there. We got YG, John Wall.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my head.
Are we getting the pod?
That nigga.
That's what I said too, bro. I said just drop
The Morris twins.
The Morris twins too.
Yeah, that's family.
I saw you get the Morris twins in
Yeah,
there
that's
too.
family
That was
right
dope.
there. So I could go on all day, but hey, we'll be here for hours.
You do a pod just on that. That's crazy.
we'll be here for hours. But it's like, bro,
Wow.
the biggest thing is like, bro, I do everything out of the genuine kindness of the heart. But obviously there's financial benefits to it. But it's like, bro, it's soon, bro. I've turned down millions of dollars. Toroc witnessed it. I've turned down so many people. I've told him like multiple times, like, yo, it's like, bro, if we don't vibe as people, if I don't get like that energy from you, I'm not working with you in any way. Because it's like at the end of the day, bro, my spirit and my mental and my vibe and the people I keep around me
It's more important.
is more important than
Glad
any
you
dollar
said that.
amount.
Yeah,
My
100%.
sanity is more important than any dollar amount.
That's a
You
good
know, so
man.
it's just like,
You're a man of morals.
That's
Yeah.
boss talk right
Yeah,
there because
man.
it's like all money ain't good money. I mean, that's one thing.
You're not driven
Heard
by
that
the
a
money.
million
Like that
times.
don't motivate. You know what I'm saying? Like you motivated,
man.
but it doesn't like dictate what you do.
And but more so, not even just that. What I want to touch on is like, life is about relationships.
yeah.
Like fuck money. It's
Yeah.
about relationships. If we want to do business, how can I better you? How can you better me? How can we have this be
Yeah.
mutual,
Beneficial.
Beneficial.
Yeah,
You know what I
everybody-
mean? So it's like, if I can't fill you
all
out, I ain't
love.
feeling the vibe, then I
Nah,
feel
the
you on
biggest thing with business is like, this is a business advice that I give like entrepreneurs and everything. If you want to, like, people invest in people.
Yes.
that. Yes.
People invest in people. If you have a proven vehicle and you're a good person, you have the network and you have built those relationships, people are going to invest in you. Majority of millionaires, billionaires, they've got there because of their network. They've got there with people, obviously they've had a proven vehicle, but they've got their investments, they've got their capital, they've got their loans, all because of the fact that they're good people and people are investing in them.
You're believing in them.
And that's it,
Pretty
So
much, yeah.
that's the biggest part. But it's like it puts everything into perspective about your work ethic and who you are. Because at the end of the day, everything circle back to being a good person.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Everything circle back to
Goes
being a
around,
good
comes
person.
around at the end of the day.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah,
Being a good
facts.
person is the foundation. Because of the fact, like, if you're not that good person, there's so much that you can do because of the fact that, everything is gonna come back and bite you.
Yeah, right.
Because no matter, you can keep a facade as long as you want, but one point in time, it's gonna come back and people are gonna be like, yeah,
fraud.
bro, you wildin', you not right, So it's just like,
You
it all
not
comes
one of
down to
them.
being a good person. That's why even for me, like, bro, like, I'm cool with some of the biggest names through just being a good person.
Right.
I got to go to Rich Paul's birthday party and meet Rich Paul, Adele, Kelly Rowland, Corey Gamble.
Damn.
Like
some stars that line up.
Matt
like,
Carter. What? Like, bro, I'm sitting. Shout out my dog Gotti, man. Shout out my dog Gotti too. So I'm sitting there in the lineup. Ty Lue, Mav Carter, Kelly Rowland, sitting. Tata, they like standing right there dancing.
Damn.
Corey Gamble on the other side.
That's
Adele
stupid.
kicking it with
$1 billion
April.
room.
Like Adele, bro.
That was crazy. Like,
Bro, like, yo, like,
what
look,
kind of rooms is these?
Look, like Rich Paul sitting there, like, shaking his tail feather on the dance floor. You know, like, hey,
shaking his
you feel me? Like, yeah, like,
It's Mike Rubin shit.
Hey,
what kind of party is this? I know.
Hey, like, we just vibing like this. Yo,
What?
everybody lit. You know,
That's
like, bro,
lit,
just getting
yo.
there.
What a
It's like,
time.
bro, being a good person, being standing on my word.
What?
You know, somebody being there with my dog, Gotti being able to tell Rich, like, yo, Mo, like, that young nigga one of the ones. Like, trust me. Like, you know, I wouldn't vouch for anybody that isn't X, Y, and Z, you know? So it's just like, look, this Rich birthday party.
Oh, yeah, I saw that pic. I didn't know that was a Rich birthday party.
You feel me?
though.
That's, Rich 44 birthday. Look.
One of them.
Standing right there.
Yeah.
Standing right there with him. You
That's
feel me?
nasty,
So it's just like,
bro.
all of that.
Hello?
I'm fucking crying, bro.
You feel me? Yeah.
Dang.
All of that comes from just being a good person.
Genuine.
And these are things that I've never even posted.
Yeah, wow.
I've never posted.
It's just off the, you know what I'm saying? It's
These
life.
are
It's
just
regular
That's
life.
what I'm saying. This is just like the way, like, that my life turns out to be. Where it's just like I don't need to post these things.
It just
It's like, what am I? It's like that's the biggest part with me. It's like I don't need gratification from anybody.
Nah,
I don't care what y'all think.
You confident in yourself.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I don't gotta post when I buy a new bag. I don't gotta post when I'm flying on a jet. I don't gotta post when I'm hanging out with X, Y, and Z. Cause like, bro, at the end of the day, most of these people are people that I know in real life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So like, these are my friends. You
Yeah,
know,
it makes sense.
You know, so it's just like, cool. Yeah, if I post X, Y, and Z, at the end of the day, I've never been a groupie.
Yeah.
Like I've been with some of the biggest names. I've been with billionaires. Like one of my dad's best friend, he's one of a few people that has $1 billion in a bank account.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
$1
And the
billion.
bank account is crazy.
Like literally.
In the bank
A
account.
bank statement with $1 billion.
It's
Like
nasty.
I've been to,
That's a big ass bank statement.
bro. Like literally. So it's
Shit,
just
that's
like,
off the page.
right to bed.
you know, it's like, bro, people, it's like, bro, little stuff like that. It's like, bro, so it's like a lot of stuff don't really like affect me. So it's just like, it's the norm for me. But it's like, I also look at everybody as regular people.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, at the end of the day, you're a regular person, but the biggest thing that separates you from an average person that's walking around is you worked your butt off to get to where you are. And that's one thing that I'm gonna respect. But at the end of the day, you're a regular person. You know, I respect your work ethic. I respect everything you built. But at the end of the day, if you bleed red, at the end of the day,
we all the same.
exactly. At the end of the
I'm
day,
be
guess
honest,
what?
man.
What
When it's
happens.
time, we all gonna be
On no
Yeah.
6 feet under.
Yeah.
exactly.
Go the other way. For
Exactly.
sure.
We all gonna,
For
exactly.
sure.
So it's just like
This
that's
shit only matter for why you here. And,
yeah,
and that,
exactly.
and to be honest, that shit barely mattered then, because if you're not a good person, then
What is it for?
Yeah.
still ain't shit. Like,
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Don't matter.
that money shit, a lot of people respect money. I told, it's funny, man. One of the last things I told my boss is I don't respect money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't respect money at all. I don't care about money. I care about people.
Yeah,
I care
that's what
about
matters.
relationships. Yeah, stuff like that matters to me. The money shit, we gonna run through that shit anyway.
Yeah. It's
Like,
gonna come.
Yeah, that shit, and nobody
That
cares
shit's gonna
about
come
it.
and that shit gonna go, bro.
Yeah, shit gonna come and it's gonna go, bro. None of us carry that shit to the gravesite with us, bro.
No, at all.
That shit just you gonna blow that shit while you here. So it's just like that shit don't mean nothing. It's just about being a good person. If you ain't a good person, that
What
shit
is it
ain't
worth?
nothing.
Ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
All that matters.
Facts. Nah.
Man, listen, Toroc Moh, I know y'all been a lot of different rooms. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all been out the country doing all X, Y, and Z. Tell me some of the craziest stories that y'all can like talk about. Like, especially, I know y'all just came out.
Here he go.
Here you go.
I told y'all niggas this was coming. Here he goes.
Codeine just was on the phone.
My God, Codeine, get him already, please.
See, Nicole, we already know. Listen, what was going on? You feel what I'm saying? You had your birthday not too long ago.
Darn, he went straight to the birthday joint.
Bro, he did this shit last time.
We know what happened last year around this time. You know what I mean? He's swimming between boat to boat and everything.
This shit didn't happen this time. It ain't happen this time. Look.
You just came from out the country, not you know what I'm saying?
He said motionless 7, nigga. Motionless 7. You know what he said? Boy, motionless 7.
Hey, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was we put up a fight in the series, bro, but we lost.
Yo, we lost that.
We lost at the end of the series.
We lose.
Put up a fight.
It was a 3-2.
I ain't gonna lie,
No, we won the first. You won the first series.
I won the first series. I lost in the finals. That's what it is. We lost in the finals. That's what it is.
What one though? Was it like Casa? Was it Don?
What wasn't it, bro? What wasn't it, bro?
It was everything.
I know his birthday. It was with Don and
It was
Malargo. Niggas lost to Malargo. Niggas got past the Don. Niggas lost to Malargo. That was a long night.
That was on top of the section, top of the DJ booth, all of that.
Bro, I didn't make it out of mine.
You make it out all the way?
Like, when we made it back, bro, I ain't make it out my birthday.
Damn.
He made sure I ain't make it out of my birthday.
Oh yeah, you know me. I come in and go out. I order like 8 bottles for this man, and I walk right out.
I ain't make it out, bro.
What was the setting? Where was you at?
So
for the people.
We first started out, we was in Cabo, we came back, and then we were at Roar for that one. No, actually we started at Prime Rib. That's where it started.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Then we went to Roar, and then we just got back a couple of days ago. So look.
Nah, tell him about Roar. Tell him about Roar.
Roar, bro.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look, I got in there. I was laying on the stage like this.
Damn.
I'm just searching for air, bro. I was searching for air. Yo, I had a great time with my boy.
We were celebrating, man.
100%.
Because the Forbes article dropped that day, right?
Yes.
And
we're going to get into that, too. That's next.
It was the day before.
Yeah, so we were celebrating.
Niggas high life.
Like, bro, we say we all be winning, bro. Like, we
celebrating each other wins.
That was a big publishing, too.
Yeah.
That shit
was crazy. But, you know, like, that boy was on stage.
I was gone.
He was
laid
wasted.
He was on stage, laid out.
It was an early night, dog.
I didn't even know how to get. I didn't even know how like the rest of the night went. Cause like for me, I came in there. You know, we went to eat. We came out. We got to the club. I ordered a bottle. Spent a little time with the homies. And I walked right back out.
Damn.
I don't really like outside.
Same.
What was the decoration like? You feel what I'm saying? Like, was it baddies around? You feel what I'm saying?
What the fuck you talking about, bro?
I'll tell it right now.
I don't know.
I'll tell it right now. I'll be federal right now.
What the fuck?
I'll be federal right now. I'll be federal right now.
We need a siren sound.
I know you will, though.
We need a siren sound.
Look, I already know you will, bro.
Federal.
Look, it was a
Only way for me to get out of this.
Only way for you to get out of
get out.
No, you see what we talking about, though.
The only way for me to get out of this is beat me with rock, paper, scissors. That's how it is. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
We gotta do it.
It's a violence.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
We agree.
Yo, he made it out the skin of his teeth.
We good, man.
Damn, God was on your side.
So Roar was a good night.
That boy saved himself, man.
Yeah.
I was ready to get y'all some teeth.
Yeah, when you watch this interview, make sure you skip past like the 37-minute mark.
I swear to God. Man, nah, bro. We just be having a good time, man.
Great
like I said,
times.
it's coming together as brothers and
good.
experiencing life together, bro.
Man, I'll tell her anyway. So
I knew it was coming, dude. Look, if it wasn't coming in this segment, it was coming somewhere else, bro.
hey,
It was coming somewhere else. Nah, that's my dog.
Man, that's funny as shit.
Oh man,
Dude,
we had a good time, man. You know,
You ain't getting no tea stories like last time.
Damn,
bro.
last time was crazy. Nicole, we had, listen, y'all talked of that. That
put him
swimming to
out
the
here.
boat
Like
was
for
crazy.
real, like Cabo, we went out there, we had a good time. We went out in the country again, just like we did before in DR. And the same situation happened. We talked to the club owners, and I was supposed to do one set. One set turned into 3 nights of DJing in Cabo.
Damn.
And then
oh man, nah, hold on. We just came rap with Turks. This man almost got jumped in Turkey.
Oh, I did, bro. Yo, bro, OVO does not bullshit out there, bro. OVO does not bullshit in Turks, bro.
We goes,
Yes.
Turks and Caicos. That's
really what it is.
Bro, no
that boy
bullshit.
played Kendrick. Boy, they ran to the stage so quick. They said, nah.
Bro, stop my shit too.
They not like us.
But
They not like us?
bro, I was ready to drop that shit.
Oh my God.
Because that same situation as the other two. Like, bro,
that's
we
what
got
we
the
wrote.
Turks.
They was
We
about
went
to
out one
the
night.
machetes.
Made some connections. I was supposed to do one night. One night turned into come
3
back
nights.
to tomorrow. Then next thing you know, they're like, yo, Rod Wave's coming in. I need you to come back and DJ again for Rod. And I
Rod
came
Wave
back.
is coming back. I need him to come back. That's
Oh,
crazy.
100%,
statement.
bro.
That's crazy.
And then what we do? We start the party the same way we did that shit at the Super Bowl. And we just taking over countries at this point.
Taking over, man.
Yeah, that's
We're
awesome.
gonna make sure
Yeah,
that boy
speaks
in
volumes.
Turkey.
But I know I ain't playing Kendrick out there.
Out there and again.
Nah,
Yeah. Not in
nah.
Turks.
Can't do it.
You gotta go over there and start Drake nights.
Bro, I started running Drake too.
Yeah,
They was loving that shit.
But they almost pulled this man off the stage.
Yeah, it was hilarious,
wasn't
bro.
playing around.
They did not play about him. They don't play about Drake.
They don't play with Drake.
I didn't know it was really like
It's all-
that.
They all good folks though. Like we chopped it up afterwards.
Yeah,
But it's
you left your mark. You feel
No,
what I'm saying?
100%. Like
They
we
never
gonna
gonna
be back.
forget the boy
We
that
gonna
You
be
know what I'm
back.
saying? You on the flyers and everything. Like they know what it is.
Yeah, we gonna
He
be
left
back.
his mark, but he almost left with a mark too.
Almost left marked up.
We was gonna be out there scrapping.
Yo,
Boy,
They probably heard that beat drop and they said,
boy,
fuck all
when
that.
I tell
and you know the way I said that I bring it in, like
Yeah.
they be like, hold up.
Oh yeah, you go crazy with the sets though. We already know how you get. You feel what I'm saying? What?
Man, that was a slip up joint. That's like,
telling you,
Bro, I wasn't even thinking,
You was
bro.
playing the
Like, bro,
opposite
I'm
one.
just
Good.
playing good music.
No, libations was going, bro.
Yeah.
And I was going.
Always
And
blame
then I was almost
always
going.
blaming on that.
and you know that song. You know that song. You probably, man, they about to eat this up.
Yeah, you like
Yeah, bro, I
They
was
about
ready.
to fuck with this.
I know exactly what it was, bro. I went into a Drake transition. I was playing Drake, and then I went into Not Like Us. Like it was a clean ass
It
transition.
was Drake to Kendrick.
It was Drake to
that's
Kendrick, and
cool.
then right over. Look, I wasn't even gonna let it play the whole song. Like literally, I did like a little mini 8-bar or whatever, 16, and then I was going right into Turn This TV off. And bro, like I was flowing on that
you
shit.
cooked it.
And
You did
then,
the Super Bowl
Bro ran
performance
up. He
show.
said, "Hold up, wait a minute." he hopped right on the deck.
for real.
He
But
said,
like,
I'm
he look-
he said, "I'm gonna turn your TV, turn your booth
Yeah, he's gonna
off."
turn my boot on. But no bullshit. Like he still took me. Like it was good shit. It was
Said,
good.
nigga,
It
we
was good.
finna pull the plug. Man.
I'm telling you, it wasn't playing around.
Court.
Club was packed too.
Damn, that's a memory though.
Yeah,
that's a
for
memory.
sure.
They'll remember that forever.
That's a good enough story. That's a good enough story for sure.
Oh man, Mo, tell us about your great achievement of being on Forbes and GQ, man. Like
Yeah.
you on covers of monumental platforms,
That's
publications.
nasty.
You feel what I'm saying? Talk about the feeling of that.
That
you know
not
what I'm
many
saying?
of us get to
That-
be on.
yeah,
Grace,
especially
bro.
our color. You feel what I'm saying?
We talking like lists like LeBron and Messi.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you
Like
know
people
about
that
them
really
lists.
be
That's
killing in the
nasty.
technology world and all of that.
Yeah.
And you got to be on that. Talk about the feeling of that.
Pop your shit.
The
Come
thing
on now.
is, bro, it's like for me, like I get in this zone where I can't really like if I went on and talk about so many things, it'll be like, damn, this nigga bragging. But it's like, bro, this is
life.
the reality
This is
of my
just
life.
life, yeah.
Like I'm sorry, this is the reality of my
Just
life.
blessed, bro.
So
That's
it's
all
like,
it is,
It's
yeah.
like, bro, it's like, bro, I worked hard. I prayed for this. I've done the
Yes.
work. So it's like I
Yes.
built myself. I built everything around me. I built the people around me. So it's like what Forbes happened is just like one like GQ alone was like I was like damn, all right, that's crazy. But like Forbes, like doing the whole Forbes interview, I'm like, I'm like, yo, is this real? Like that's crazy. Because the whole time like they rescheduled the interview twice.
Really?
So at first I thought it was
not
never
gonna
gonna happen.
Yeah.
But then on the interview, like the lady's like, "Yo, when do you plan to drop your clothes?" So I'm like, "Okay." So I told her the date, and she's like, "Okay, cool. We're gonna drop your article that day,
Ooh,
so you can take advantage of
it's very
that."
celebratorial.
Then
Yeah.
Instagram fucking shadow banned me.
Oh,
I'm like, yo,
What a time.
What?
Oh, that's
Shadow
nasty.
banned me the day I get on Forbes. I'm like, that's crazy. But it's just like the Forbes thing is like, it's impeccable, bro. It's like
It is.
It's just another step to kind of, solidifying the destiny that I'm trying to build, the legacy, you know, the empire that I'm trying to build. Which is at the end of the day, you know, I want people to hear my name and know like, yo,
that you really,
like
one of the ones.
He was really one of the ones. Like he did everything he said he was gonna do. Like even now, like, boy, I got so many things coming up. Y'all gonna be like, yo, this man is on some. What is going on with this? Like, ain't no way. Like I'm telling you, the run that me and my team on right now
is legendary.
It's legendary. Like people are not gonna understand it. Like we talking about like private islands. We talking about we talking about like personal jets that says 𝐷 Moh.
What?
I'm telling you, like like
boss talk.
𝐷 Moh is nasty.
Like there's really
clean as hell too.
There's really some boss talk right now.
Yeah,
like,
it
you feel
is.
me? It's like, hey, like that's what we on. Like, and I ain't do this alone. I can never take, you know, credit for it alone. I credit everybody around me, because without them, I wouldn't be in a position.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like that's the biggest thing about it. Like I can pop it, talk about the watches, the cars, the money.
Watch you got it right now, crazy. You know? Very popular.
Hey, bro, it's funny. See me try to hide this. I'm like, you know what? Let me keep this on the top.
What is that?
Shit, you know, black ceramic AP.
Yeah, I was about to say that's black AP for sure.
No, but at the same time, it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. It's like all of us in our own respective industries is on one right now.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you sit there and say, oh, he got to win? Like, all right, he got to the next level. How I get to mine?
Right. Yeah.
And then the next nigga's like, yo, how we get to his? And we all literally shoot ideas back and forth and talk about this together all the time.
Iron sharpens
and we literally
iron
sharpens iron, bro.
That's what it's all about, man.
Y'all killing it.
Having that team behind you, man. Having that power source.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when y'all all got stuff going on, it's nothing for you to DJ his event.
Yep.
Right.
Bro, we put each other on with everything. Every single one of us.
Keep it in the family.
Every single one of us, bro.
Keep it in the family, bro.
And honestly, the differences between in the black community, we talk about culture, the black community and the white community. White people always put their people on, bro.
They do. It's everybody.
They pass that shit down to their families, their friends, friend, all that type of stuff.
For sure.
They wonder why everybody eating. Wow, like I've always wondered why haven't black people done this? And my team, we do this every day.
Bro,
every
black
day.
people, we're in a systematic prison mentally.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's really what it is. We're in a
Slavery
mental prison.
killed us.
Yeah,
Did
but
a
you know, I
damage
feel
on
like
us.
even that's like, let's just talk about now. It's more of like a let's talk about a recency prison that we all in, and that's social media.
Oh yeah.
Our culture is the culture that care for social media, that care about, oh yeah, what type of watch this guy got on, what type of bag she wearing, or if you don't got the new Chanel, X, Y,
If you don't got it, you're not valid.
If you ain't exactly,
You know what I mean?
you know, it's like, bro, we're the ones that value these things as status. Where it's just like, at the end of the day, that's gonna keep us in competition with each other.
Yeah, right.
That's it. It's like, bro, okay, cool. It's like, oh, you that guy, you this, you her, X, Y, and Z. It's gonna keep you in a competition because now the things that are valued are all to put a systematic pressure on each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
White people aren't going around saying, oh yeah, if you got the newest Chanel bag, I can't work with you or I can't hang out with you. It's girls that literally got friend group because of the fact that they look good aesthetically.
Yeah, that's
and that aesthetic is
That
like,
shit's so weird.
yeah, the lip fillers.
Yeah,
You know,
inside you shallow as hell.
yeah, exactly. No
Like
type
the
of
fuck?
personality, and that's what guys too. Guys do the same thing where it's like, yo, like, oh yeah, he got money, I'm gonna be cool with him.
Yeah.
Or he this, I'm gonna be cool with him. Or like,
Amazing.
he hang out with this rapper, I'm gonna be cool with him. Or the street say he doing this.
He talked to this person,
Yeah,
this
the
girl.
street say
You
he
know
one
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
The street say he doing this, so I'm gonna be cool with him because of that. It's like, bro, we're the only people there's a reason. There's kind of like a reason outside of a genuine reason or like a genuine want to be friends with somebody that people just do.
There's always an ulterior motive.
There's always an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
And the ulterior motive is always led by materialistic things, a platform to get
Your ego.
ego
status,
boost, all of that, you know. So it's just like
Aura boost.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Everybody
Bitches.
chasing aura. They farming aura.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because like you said though, those people that's shallow on the inside and it never amounts to nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
it don't.
Right.
I want to be cool people who value me and I value them for just who they are to me. Period. Like I got homies that's my homies just because I can call them on a certain day of the week and talk about something. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we don't give each other or offer each other nothing. It's just like
Just the time.
I value people. And I've been saying that this whole time. That's what the name of this show is, Valuing People.
Oh, stop.
This episode is about valuing people. No, for real, man.
All right, so Toroc, man, like I said, every time we roll back and reflect on your life and your achievements, you know, each show, you got something else going on. Doing this, you doing that. You know what I'm saying? And you link with the legends all the time. You was able to just even link with people like 𝐤𝐨 and Diplo in what, a weekend in itself, right? So talk about that experience, and how does it feel like being able to be next to people like that and still remain who you are at the end of the day?
I'll never change, bro. Like, I'm around thorough ass niggas all the time. Excuse my language. I'm around thorough individuals all the time, where you gotta be yourself. Like I always say, Philadelphia is a culture where if you're not yourself, that shit gonna chew you up and eat you, bro. So it's funny, the 𝐤𝐨 and Diplo story. A lot of people don't know that was me and him that whole night. That was literally us that threw that together, and literally all it took was a phone call. We were like, "Yo, we gotta do something and celebrate our guys for winning this." He already had 𝐤𝐨 coming out with him.
That was during the playoffs.
That was during the playoffs.
Yep.
Like that's what started. Honestly, that's what set the tone for everything.
Yeah,
the way we was moving.
Birthday too.
And it was mom's birthday.
Wow.
On top of that, like,
yeah,
bro,
my
it was
birthday,
crazy.
we on the phone with 𝐤𝐨. I'm like, hey, the Rams playing, come to Philly. 𝐤𝐨 don't even come to Philly. 𝐤𝐨 don't even like the East Coast, so it's kind of like.
He a Rams fan though.
No, it's too
Yeah,
damn
and
cold.
he like, bro, for the Rams, he like, yo, he a Rams fan. So like his brothers, me and Monk, and then we like, yo, we gonna set it up. I called Toroc right after we got over the phone with 𝐤𝐨, like, hey, come on, let's make something happen. Boom, Noto, shit, done deal. We talk numbers, get it going. You know, get my dog some paper. You know, we make it
work.
My birthday, shit. My dog Diplo is there.
Yep.
Like Toroc is there. It's like, yo, made it a movie.
Right after the Eagles' victory.
He DJs 𝐤𝐨 set.
That's crazy.
You feel me? So it's just like, yo.
And Diplo came in out of nowhere. Like, he heard about what we was doing, and they asked if they could get in on that.
So that
event.
wasn't even set up yet?
Hell no.
Oh, wow.
That just
Diplo
happened
got set up
organically,
last
bro.
minute.
Oh,
Yeah, it just
Yo,
happened.
like, they asked if we was cool with him hopping on. I was like, yeah.
He was
for
like,
me, I
heck
was
yeah.
like, that's a legend.
Yeah,
Like, yo.
that's another one in your belt.
And that's like, again, we've been talking about relationships this whole boss talk. Like, bro,
Yes.
the reason why I was down at the Super Bowl with Diplo, Leonardo DiCaprio, and fucking Gabrielle Union, Jessica Alba, and in that room with Cardi walked by me, I was like, oh.
He was like, oh my God.
Nah, but like literally at first, it's like, yo, they were looking at me like, who's this nigga? Like, for real, why is he in this room? And like, they just saw me and Diplo just vibing. And then they were like, yo, Diplo, where you going tonight? And he's like, I'm going with him. He
like,
pointed at me, they're like, huh?
Right.
And next thing you know, it's just like, again, it's just a relationship. He wouldn't trust me to put me in that position if he didn't know I could carry myself accordingly and who I am.
Yes.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's all relationships and the relationships that I built off the time and the same that he's built. Like, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be happening if it wasn't just for our relationships and our lives, bro.
Yeah, brotherhood.
Relationships is
It's
key.
everything. It's worth more than money.
Again, and it's not like we ain't trying to monetize off anything. It's just good energy is reciprocated,
it
bro.
just happens, yeah. It
Good
opens up
energy
doors.
reciprocated, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Talk about the opportunity to be able to work with Friday. You know, someone who's from the city going crazy, man, and you're from the city. You better like work with people that's from the same place you from. That's bosses in his own right.
To be honest, like, yo, Friday, like, yo, he has a chance to literally be on the Mount Rushmore of fucking Philadelphia artists from day one.
Star.
Bro, he has so much star power,
Yes.
and like, I wish the best for my brother. Like,
Yeah.
him and I really started linking more so the last month. But he's an amazing artist, bro.
Yeah, he
and
is.
just for me to sit there, I wanted to show him homage when I created Baddest in the Room with DJ 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐼. Shout out 𝐿𝐴𝐷𝐼.
Yes.
We did the Afro House remix. I wanted to provide something. Like, I knew he was going to UK. I had this shit like literally in my head, just like, yo, just seeing where he tours as it is, just having a vision and being around niggas like this, like trying to think 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, think forward.
I knew he was gonna be playing overseas, so I'm like, yo, why not try to create something for one of your own, bro? And then again, organically, we run into each other like literally the day after I dropped that shit. And then we've been locked in ever since. Like, he's such a thorough individual. Like, I can't just say it's Friday too, because like it's his whole team. Like, shout out Matt, shout out Saint, shout out Leo, his writers, his brothers. Like, they've all welcomed me with open arms. You know what I mean? And it's just because of who I am as an individual, and I'll never sit there and change. Like, that's who I am, bro. I won't, bro. I won't. I gotta be true to who I am.
Yeah, you got to.
Because even like with the stuff that happened today, y'all know about, like, yo, I'm not gonna change, bro. I'm like, yo, you just gonna make me work harder.
That's right. Yeah.
At the end of the day, so it's like you got to keep good people around you, and at the same time, we all can win, bro. There's so much paper out here, we all can win.
It
bro.
is. That's what people don't know about. They think it's like a shortage of money. They print that shit every day.
I'm like, but it's like,
he created new currencies.
but like, yo, just the fact, like, if you think about it, just this time last year, I got the DJ for Meek in the Hamptons.
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, it's like, yo, you just gotta keep your head down and keep grinding, man. You never know what life's gonna throw you away, bro. You just gotta keep hustling, dog. And
keep
doors just open.
They do. You gotta just be ready.
Because like, if you sat there and you asked him, even a year ago, 5 years ago, would he be on Forbes? Would he be on GQ? Where everything, niggas like, this is cocky as fuck. So he could be like, yeah, I was gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
I knew I was gonna be there.
But it's just like, but at the same time, when you get there, it's just like, yo, damn, I'm really here.
You got head up.
What it comes down to life is that you gotta make everything purposeful. Like,
Yes.
your every step gotta be purposeful. It's like, yo, you gotta work towards something. Like, there isn't, like, 5 years ago, if you told me I would be in the position I'm in now, I'd be like, nah. 2 years ago, if you would have told me, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I've, like, everything that I'm doing, I've wrote it down, and I literally say, yo, you gotta do this. These are things you need to do.
You had to lay the foundation.
Yeah, just lay the foundation. It's like, for me, it's like, when things happen, like, a lot of people be like, damn, bro, why you not running around excited? But it's like, for me, it's like, I prayed for this. I prayed for this. I felt like I belong here already.
Yeah.
So it's like, now that I'm here, it's not really like a big deal to me anymore, because I've literally prayed on it. I've dreamed about this. I've envisioned myself being on Forbes. I've envisioned myself being on Forbes 30 under 30. So when that list dropped and I'm on there, it's like, you
like, thought this would happen.
Exactly. Like,
it's not a shock.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a shock to me anymore. Like, so it's like, even with the Forbes article, people was like, yo, why didn't you do like a celebration X, Y, and Z? It's like, bro, I'm not going to celebrate something where I felt like I should have been where I feel like I should have been on this last year. You know, you feel me? It's like, so it's kind of like, it's just all about perspectives for me. But it's just like, but you know, there's certain things that happens where you're like, damn, that's crazy. You know, but for me, it's like, once you prepare and pray for something, it's hard to be, you know,
like shocked about, surprised about some things. At the end of the day,
the man above all of us, you know, I trust his vision.
Yeah.
I trust his vision. I pray towards him. I give my all to him. You know.
And that mindset's infectious, bro.
I was just about to speak on that mindset.
Manifestation. It's infectious.
I feel like that mindset is built for certain characters.
Yes.
Like, not everybody got that. Because me and him talk about all the time, like, we get in different rooms and different spaces where we should be starstruck, and we be like chilling, because it's like,
we feel like we were supposed
to been there already. Like, we feel like this shit was already done. Yeah. And honestly, God blessed us to have like small situations that look bigger to get us ready for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, before we got here, we probably was in rooms that wasn't as big, but they was like big enough that we still and
you feel like you made for it already. You supposed to be here.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? You can really add value to the room.
And that even goes into like being a different person in the room that don't always got my phone out. Like you were saying, like, I don't gotta post everything or even put my phone out for certain shit, because it's like I feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, you one of the ones in them rooms. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, honestly.
Like I said, like I said, it's infectious, bro. He got me to the point now. If I do something big, I'm like, all right, what's next?
What's next? You keep it hungry.
What's next?
Stay hungry. You gotta stay hungry. You feel what I'm saying?
Hunger is everything.
Yeah, man. And then
that's what a lot of people don't have. A lot of people get complacent.
Yeah,
you think it's supposed to come.
Complacency is a drug, man. It's like, once you get in that zone, it's hard to get yourself out of it.
Like perfect example for me, like the infectious mindset. We're in Turks, bro. Rod Wave is sitting right next to me while I'm DJing. Oof. I did not go up to that nigga asking for a picture. I ain't gonna ask him for nothing.
You just let it rock.
Bro, I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be the one headlining this club in this country right now.
You made for this.
No, like literally, I'm like, all right, where we at next? What country am I taking over next?
Yeah.
And it's gonna keep going that way until I get to the point where I'm not saying complacent, but like I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
And I ain't stopping no time
soon,
Yeah,
man.
I don't see satisfaction no time soon.
Yeah.
Man.
You gotta keep going. Because imagine because all the things that we have done in our lives, like damn, if I did that now, imagine what's next if I keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ask yourself too, like, did I really put my 110% in this all the way? And if you could say no, then damn, imagine if you did put 110% into it, where you could be.
But it's also
you know what I mean?
It's also being willing to listen to other individuals that, like you said, that have been here. Like if you're a football player, you're a soccer player, you respect ones that's been there before you.
Yes.
So the ones that are getting, whether it's getting money before you or whether it's getting to the point that they're in a position ahead of you on the football field, or a DJ that's doing this or doing this event that you're not there yet, like, yo, you gotta be willing to listen and be a sponge at times. Knowing you don't know everything. I mean, at the same time, if you do your research and you do your homework, then all right, that's a different story.
Exactly.
But there's always going to be somebody that's been there before you, that's done it, that's doing it better than you.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you got to get to your shit.
In Quise, I want you to say, because I won't get it wrong, and this is your thing you created, your the slogan. What does it say in the back of the shirts that we gotta push actually too?
A boss is one who sees the flaws in his wins. No, let me see.
You gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. But while he looks at that, the point I'm trying to make is that, because there's a lot of things. I mean, it's some things that I've done, like even recently, that I'm like, damn, that was a great thing I just did. That was awesome. But I feel like Jordan, like far as like I won the game, but I could have blew them niggas out. I won by 5, but I really could have blown them niggas out if I really had, I see where, okay, if I did this a little bit better, if I did, you know what I mean? Like, even though I won,
correct,
but you can always do better. You know what I mean? That's the mindset you got to have, and that's how you stay successful and stay, hungry in a sense. It's like, all right, yes, I did good. I am doing good in life, but I'm not complacent because there's more to go. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And I'm trying to blow them out next time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how you stay hungry and stay on the grind and stay successful. You felt it?
Yeah. A boss is one who sees the lessons in his losses and the flaws in his wins.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
You always be better, bro.
Even if you won the game, you still could have done something better.
Yeah.
I lost, but or for nothing, I lost, but this is a lesson. Like, I know what I can do to get further. So
correct. And it's like the first time I came on this joint, I had some heavy names on that.
Yeah, you did. You just dropped.
I had some heavy names on it, and at this time, what I do. Heavier. And if I don't come back, heavier names next time I come back on this joint, I ain't do something right.
That's
the
good
mindset
perspective
you gotta have, bro.
That's good perspective.
Like,
the names add one up each time.
You know what I'm saying? It's not to show off. It's literally just to, like you said, pull that beast out of you.
Yeah.
Sit there and go get what you're supposed to get. Correct.
And everything you do in life should put you in a new room. I say that to a lot of people in a lot of different perspectives. Like, every time you drop clothes, it should put you in a different situation. It should put you in a different realm, in a different room, things like that. So, that's
them
for
clothes
everything.
Be traveling. Clothes be traveling, bro.
Speaking of that, do you have anything new dropping out or anything you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, shit, the emotion is life. Life is motion. Sweatsuits out now. They've already sold out. I had to restock. So the restock is almost sold out already.
They got the motion t-shirts.
Yeah, motion t-shirts as well.
Y'all gonna see it.
That's unreleased. That's a family and friends shirt.
Ooh, can I get the family and friends shirt?
Yeah. Y'all gonna see some crazy content coming out with this t-shirt pretty soon.
Nah, for sure. We're gonna release this to the public in a couple weeks. We got some more stuff.
We need some merch.
As well. Yeah, got you for sure. We got some more things in works, but got this by July, people gonna be like, yeah, this is a different type of run, bro. The run me and my team is on, bro.
He said
it's
one for the books.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It's one that's gonna put the city on some like, yo.
Just wait. We got some stuff in the works.
They've been building this under our nose the whole time. Like, that's crazy.
That's the best part, man. The grind is the beauty of it. Man. It is. Like, in any situation, like the grind, man.
The journey.
There's nothing better than the grind.
That's the thing. One of the biggest thing with me is I never tell people what I'm doing.
Till it's done, yeah.
They just see the result. Every time Forbes, I ain't tell anybody.
You just seen it
into the article. The one probably like 4 people knew about it for real. Mont, Toroc, Codeine, 𝐭𝐩𝐢𝐬𝐬, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, that was really it.
That's it. Yeah. Everybody's seen it.
Everybody's seen it after it happened, or the day of when I sent it to people and they're like, "Yo, what the hell?" They're like, "Yo, you don't tell people anything."
Like you snapping.
Yeah, you don't tell even my family. They saw it when it dropped.
They like what?
They like, bro, what the? They're like, I mean, with them it's like they're not even shocked anymore. They already know they already know. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm in that zone right now.
Where for greatness.
Yeah, I'm in that zone where it's like, the goal isn't money. The goal is building a legacy. The goal is to building an empire. The goal is to show the world like, yo, age ain't nothing but a number. It's like, bro, your situation ain't nothing but, a little bit of effort. And that's it. Your situation ain't nothing but a little bit of effort and a little helping hand. At the end of the day, like people, I'm one of those people, like people talk about like tablespoon kids and shit. My kids will be tablespoon. What the fuck? I'm not, I ain't getting nothing out the mud. What the hell?
Work hard for the spoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a garden. Y'all can pick something out the garden. Y'all ain't getting nothing out the mud.
That's fire. That's fire.
Y'all gonna get out the garden. The garden that I built, y'all ain't getting nothing out the mud.
No,
and that's how it's like, bro.
for
Same thing with friends. That's how you should be with your friends, with the people around you. Build a garden, especially if you're the one in a position.
Yeah.
Build a garden and have them pick out of that garden.
Yeah, no, for
and
real.
then teach them how to build a garden itself. Teach them how to water those.
Boss talk.
I was about to say he just said a whole
Each
nother
one
boss.
teach
Boss
one.
talk.
That's a boss staple right there. Bosses make bosses.
Bosses
That's what
make
he just
bosses.
said.
That's what we
Bosses
believe
make
in.
bosses.
That's the biggest part. Like, yo, if your friends they're taking out of the garden, show them how to water the plants so the plants can grow more.
He dropped some shit right
He
there.
dropped some
Shit right there.
This real boss talk, man. You ain't a boss until you can put everybody around you in position.
Yeah.
That's it.
He belong on this show.
Get him a third
This was
seat.
God ordained.
Telling you,
He
man.
gonna fuck around. He could be sitting on that yellow
You know what I'm
couch. pretty
saying? He
soon.
be right here, man. Come on. Boss talk with Josh, 𝐬𝐸,
Hey, I like it. I like the sound of that, man. But yeah, that's just the reality of life, man. Once you get into that zone, you unstoppable, man. Because you as good as the people around you.
Damn.
You as good as the people around you, man. And, I got some great people around me. And, I'm growing a garden right now for everybody to be able to
eat.
Mm-hmm. We ain't gotta go to the 5-star restaurant. Let's go in our backyard. Let's go in our backyard, pick out what we need to eat. You feel me?
Damn.
Let's go on our farm.
And get what we need.
I feel like Rose right now. I got cows. I got
pears.
I got pears. Cows, I got apples. I got sheep.
Oh my God.
I got lambs. Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to build an empire, man. We ain't gotta go nowhere else. We got everything we need here.
Everything we need. I feel like though, that's a fact.
For us by us. That's all it is.
For us by us, fact.
Come on, man.
We coming to the end of the show. All right, guys, we coming to the end of the show. It's a great show. Spiritual, motivational, a lot of gems.
A lot of gems.
We normally end the show off by, asking the boss question, but really Mo kind of tapped into the boss question, for real.
Yeah.
He really just told y'all what it means to be a boss. Normally that's how we end the show. Toroc knows that. We end the show by saying, what does it mean to you to be a boss? Normally kind of go into it, but what you said was perfect.
Just kind of
You feel what I'm saying? We really don't need to say no more about that particular thing. So
Couldn't
they
have
get
said
that.
better type shit.
I wasn't following up after that one.
Yeah.
I ain't have no metaphors, allegories to put in there. That was done, bro. That was done.
But I more so just want to end it off by giving y'all the floor to any last words type deal, or anything y'all want to just speak on, anything new coming up, or anything you just want to just shed light on per se.
Nah, he already talked about it. Like, yo, we ain't done, bro. Like, we just get started. Like, we got some heavy stuff coming up this year, and just like you said, we don't talk about it. We just y'all gonna see the product. And again, that's how it's supposed to be, man. You said like real G's move in silence like lasagna.
That's
Shut out
right.
Wayne.
That's right.
So we literally just grinded behind the scenes. You're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do it for the I don't know what the appropriate word is. Like for everyone to sit there and see you. And just like
not for the praise.
You don't want the praise and none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we doing this for a totally different reason. And we doing it together.
That's
like
right.
we all doing it together. Like we just all trying to get to it. We all pushing each other and like yo, like you said, if I'm slacking, they gonna let me know. 100%. It don't matter what way it is, bro.
Yes.
We may joke about it as you see, but we gonna continue to get to it. You gotta keep pushing. And that's how it's supposed to be, man. And that's every single person down the line, whether it's Mo, Molly, Ant, Codeem, E.
Anybody.
No, like it really don't matter, bro. It's literally everybody.
You gonna keep it going.
At the end of the day, like yo, don't sit there and put your niggas down, bro. Like support them, bro. Like the first person that ever like really gave me like a sponsor type joint with clothing and stuff like that, bro. Him.
Wow.
Like and then Mitchell and Ness and stuff like that started making their way to me. But at the end of the day, like anytime I get some, I like or if it's something of interest, I'm throwing it that way.
That's lit.
Same thing, vice versa, bro. Like YG wasn't happening without him.
Relationship.
You know what I'm saying? It's relationship building and continue to grow your network, continue to grow your inner circle. Make that bitch tighter though, because there are some people out here that are hating on you low key. And they're not like, there's always gonna be snakes in the grass, but at the end of the day, let's say if you have that fence around that bitch, like you green. Like look, that wasn't no good as a garden and all the other stuff of metaphors and allegories, but like bro, it's a fact though. And look, my point is proven.
Get that lawnmower out.
You gotta keep going
that grass.
and literally make sure your circle is what it is, and those individuals are for you, bro. Like there's nothing that that he can provide or I can provide that is bigger than the friendship and the relationships and bonds that we have been building. And at the same time, we all trying to get money together. And we're bringing somebody else, like you said, bro, make sure that everybody else can eat too. And I try to do the same thing. Codeine does the same thing. Everybody does the same thing. We try to put each other in better positions to win together. Yeah. That way, when we the ones that's 50, 60 years old, sitting back looking at life, and our kids is the one running around, they like now they wreaking havoc on the world. Like they the ones that's supposed to come up and bring the family name and all what we've done built to the next level. And they can't do that if we're not sitting there putting in the time and the work right now. And a group of individuals that I got around me right now, I got some fucking dogs around me, bro. Like we hungry, bro. We coming to eat. Like, I love it,
man. I also want to say something to you too, man. That was really dope. That said a lot about your character and who you are. Back in November, you know, me and Nicole did a Thanksgiving drive. You feel what I'm saying? And you came out to it and you gave, you did your thing, like you served and everything. And then even afterwards, you know, you took those turkeys and the rest of the food that we had to, you know, to the people in the homeless that was in Love Park, and you know, did a whole you know, radio thing with it and everything. Shot at me and Nicole out and everything. I thought that was really, really dope, man. That said a lot about your character and who you are, to be able to come out, you know what I mean, and serve. And then even afterwards say, okay, there's a whole nother community that needs something too, and I'm going to go out my way to make sure that happens.
No,
you know?
correct,
thank
bro.
you for that.
Like, no problem. Like, again, y'all my brothers, man. I'll sit there. I try to help out as much as I can, but also at the same time, I realize, yo, the shit that we have today could be snatched from us tomorrow, bro. I could be that next person that's on the street looking for a meal, trying to figure out, oh, where am I getting my next clothes? I'm cold. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? This shit ain't promised, bro. So I'm always been humble. My grandparents and my mom raised me to be that way, to sit there and like, yo, I may be hot shit in the city right now, but that should be gone.
Yeah, it could be gone.
So at the same time, it's like I'm very humble enough to, I donate my time all the time. Yes. And I will literally always give back. It puts it in perspective for me. And then also, like you said, you never know what your presence could sit there and do for somebody else. You know what I mean? I know I'm not an NFL player or anything like that, but at the same time, it's just somebody that's taking the time to say, hey, you're caring about me. You're caring about my needs, and you don't know nothing about me. That's literally how relationships start, bro. He ain't know shit about me. Like, we knew of each other at the time before we really started linking, but once we started linking, bro, like, it literally was just organic, and that's just how I am as an individual, bro. Yeah. And I will always give back. I don't care how famous I may get one day, or I'm going to get one day, or how much money I have in my pocket one day, or will have one day. I'm always gonna give back, bro. That's my priority.
Part of you.
It's a part of who I am.
Keep that, man. I love that.
That's boss shit too, right there.
Mo, any last words from you or anything you want to say to the people?
Honestly, it's like my biggest thing is people is like, you comparison is a thief of joy. Like, you can't compare your life to someone else's life. You can want, but once you're comparing it, you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage because you never know what the other person is going through on the back end of it. So it's just like, my biggest advice to people is always like, yo, put that step forward, put the effort in, pray on it, but you gotta do the work.
That's right.
At the end of the day, like, a lot of people think, like, luck is when opportunity meets preparation. That creates luck.
Yeah.
I'm a lucky ass person.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I tell people I'm a lucky ass person. But luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Yes.
I'm prepared for everything and I prayed for it. So when I got my foot in the door and when I got the chance to do those things, I've executed because I prepared for it. It was like second nature.
You made for this.
Yeah. Like me, my first professional soccer tryout, I prayed on it, prepared for it. When I got the call, I went out there and did my thing. That's how I ended up with New York Red Bulls.
Shout out to you, man.
Same thing, but it's just like, bro, it's like preparation. But obviously, that's why I say, like, I tell people I'm a lucky person. Lucky don't mean you just got a handout. Luck means I prayed on it, I prepared for it, I've done the work. I've bled, sweat, I've teared up about this, everything that I have now. And once I got the opportunity, there was nothing stopping me. There was nothing stopping me.
You just killed it.
By that time, I already did it. I've envisioned myself there already.
Right.
So that hunger, the want to make it happen was bigger. But it's just like, for me, it's like people, you gotta have a reason. You gotta have a reason other than you. You gotta have somebody that you're doing it for. Family, brother, it could be brother, it could be friends, it could be a girlfriend. It could be the shorty that rejected you in 6th grade. You gotta have a reason.
Some type of motivation.
Why she gonna feel all this?
Yeah, she
like,
going
she going to.
Why she didn't want me?
Exactly. You gotta
want me
have
now.
that reason that's gonna make you wanna put that thing and drive.
I put that pain in.
Yeah, you gotta put that pain in. That's the reality of it. It's like, and you gotta stay sucker free, man. That's the biggest part.
Sucker free, sucker ducking.
I'm telling you, man, because a lot of people, they get in that zone where they just become suckers.
Yeah.
Like, you just become
down,
lame.
for sure.
You just become lame. That'll drag you down. You hang out with the wrong people. You start doing the wrong things. It's just like,
no
keep
good.
it him. Keep the main thing the main thing.
It's 𝐗𝐸 thing
You
right
know,
there.
hey, nah, for real, man. And,
right.
Just a little bit of, hey, like Coach Prime said, man. So you look better, you feel better. And you feel better, you play better.
That's right.
But it's just like, at the end of the day, bro, that's what anything in life, bro. Even when, like, and then, dress how you want to be received. That's the biggest thing. Dress how you want to be received. Obviously, you get to a certain level and then where you don't really gotta like
care
much.
too much. Yeah.
The watch you wear speaks for you.
Yeah.
The change you got on speaks for you. So even for me, like some of the billionaires that I meet, some people, whenever I meet people, I look at their watch. That's the level. That's the level of life that I'm at now. Because like your watch speaks volume. Wow. It's like I'm around so many different people where it's like I might not know how rich someone is
until you see that.
But if I see the type of watch you got on,
then you gonna know.
All right, you
see the skeleton.
You see the status.
You see that. And then now it's like I work with so many billionaires. It's like now it's just like the type of shirt they got on. It be $10,000 t-shirts, a $5,000 tank top.
It's like, why?
Bro, what?
I don't care how much money I get. I ain't doing all that.
No, we still go
right to the
We're
gonna go right to the poppy store. Get
a lot of people say that until you get to that level. I've said that as well. I've said no matter how much money I make, I'm gonna be doing this and that, and that's the reality of it. That's not gonna happen. It ain't happening. Because no matter what it is, the more you level up, your mind have to switch. And if your mind can't adjust to the lifestyle that you're leveling up to,
probably not supposed to be there.
Exactly. That's exactly not supposed to be there. Because like if you feel like you still got to do X, Y, and Z, then you're not really ready to be here. Because even for me now, there's a different way that I travel. There's a different way that now if I'm going out, even when he invites me, he knows like, yo, tell me who's gonna be there, where we're gonna be, where we sitting. I need to know everything.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, because one of the biggest things at the end of the day, you're your own investment. You gotta no matter who you around, no matter who you with, you gotta worry about you. You know, it's like you gotta make sure that you're on point with yourself, and then have fun after that. But it's just like
that's just what it is.
The fun comes with it. The fun comes with it. You know, it's like
know.
To be successful, you gotta have fun.
Wow.
You gotta have fun.
Yeah.
And that fun could be, you having fun with your craft, you having fun with your people, you having fun with everybody around you. Not no Diddy shit though. No
Diddy shit.
No Diddy shit.
Leave before Diddy shit.
Right.
No Diddy
Exit
shit.
the room. Stage
but,
left.
Have fun, man. Live life. Smell better than you look.
Yeah.
That's
put on your people.
Yeah, like that's the big part. It's like at the end of the day, like
God is
when
good.
it comes down to it, the day gonna end.
That's right. They gonna end.
They gonna end.
Sun gonna come up the next day.
Exactly.
Don't take it personal.
Like, at the end of the day, we all got the same 24 hours.
Yep. How you gonna use it?
How you gonna use yours?
Yep.
You can't get mad at the next man for utilizing his hours more than you did.
Yeah, that's hating shit.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand the perception of hating on somebody.
Yeah.
You hate on me because I stayed up for 20 hours and did my work.
Yeah.
Versus you did work for 9 hours, you went and partied for 4 of them, and then you laid in the bed for 5 more hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then now you have 6 more hours, and then that 6 more hours is for sleep.
And in the day, run your race. Everybody race is different. So what you do is not my race.
But also, it's like, don't look for handouts either. Like he was saying earlier, like the type of mentality that I've developed over time, and I know a lot of my boys have, is like, say, for example, say he got a $300 mega yacht, just throwing it out there. Say he got 𝐂𝐸𝐿 yacht, right? I'm not coming to him talking about, yo, get me one of those yachts. Nah, nigga, tell me how to get that so I can get it myself.
I can get it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he takes the time where, and I take the time, and everybody else take the time where you're doing your own homework. You're in your crib grinding, bro. Yeah. Trying to get to that next level. And a lot of people don't do that. They expect a fucking handout. Like you said, put your time in. I'm putting in 20. All right. Yeah. How much you putting in? And don't look at me like that if you're not putting the same time in. And thinking the results is going to be the same because it's not.
Put your shots up in the gym. Do your thing.
One thing that I realized.
Come on now.
One thing that I realized, obviously me being in a position that I'm at now, like, and then me being around people that are wealthier than myself, because, for me, like, like with the money conversation, I don't really get into it because it's kind of like, it's like a whole different, like.
It's levels.
Yeah, it's levels, man. I've seen guys blow $1 million in the club before and not literally like look back. What? And shit, people see me make $2 million in one day.
Damn.
But it's just like, it's perspectives to it. And I've seen somebody make $100 million in one day. So it's like, yo, it's perspectives to it. It's like the money conversation isn't everything.
That's perspective.
The conversation of effort and opportunity. That's the biggest part. Like what I realized about where I'm at in life is I'm willing to give anybody an opportunity.
Oh man, that's
and
good.
I've seen, and then people that are richer than myself, people that are in better positions, they're willing to give opportunities. One thing is, people love people that are successful, people that made it. We love to give opportunity to people. We love to help people grow.
Yeah.
There isn't a single person that's DM me. Like me, I'll go through my DMs. People be like, yo, bro, I need $100 X, Y, and Z. I'm not responding to that. Like,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I always respond to the people that's in my DMs saying, yo, bro, hey, I would like to learn X, Y, and Z. Are you free to get on a 30-minute call with me? I'll even pay you. I'll be like, bro, you ain't got to pay me. Call my phone.
Wow.
Simple.
That's awesome.
Like, I respond to those type of DMs. I respond to those type of DMs all the time.
That's really good.
One of those DMs that I answered now, he's making 50 bands every month. Damn. And now he's teaching other people. Mind you, I ain't charging him a dime. I just had a conversation with him. A 30-minute conversation turned into us being on the phone for 2 hours.
Damn.
Because I'm one of those people like, bro, I've gotten so much help to get to where I'm at.
You gonna give it back?
Exactly, I'm gonna give it back. And help as in like no handout, help as in like opportunities. People taking the time to teach me, people taking the time to hear me out. Who am I to, deny somebody else of that?
Yeah, honestly.
It's like, bro, I've got to where I'm at because of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's kind of like, the opportunity, that's all it is. Just offer the opportunity to people. And, people that want the opportunity, yeah, I mean, that's the biggest part. Like, once you put the opportunity out there, people that want the opportunity are going to step forward.
Yeah,
people that want the handouts
they not gonna wanna. They not gonna step forward for the opportunity
because that's not what they wanted.
That's not what they wanted.
They wanted you to give me something.
Exactly. A lot of people want that easy path. The reality of it is you gotta stay in your lane, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta stay in your lane. That's the biggest part. A lot of people come into a lane where they're not ready for it.
Yeah, right.
You coming into a lane going 100 miles an hour, you trying to go 25 miles an hour. It don't make sense. You know, why are you going to the left side of the lanes?
And that was the fast lane.
Exactly. Why you going on a fast lane when you should be right there in the middle or the third lane?
Yeah.
On the highway. You know, it's like realistically speaking, it just don't
You wasn't
make sense.
ready for it.
Stay in your lane. Exactly.
Stay grounded, yeah.
Stay grounded. You know, at the end of the day, you gotta. The thing is, a lot of people think life is like a lottery ticket. A lot of people think you just gonna wake up one day,
rich,
boom, you're rich.
Right.
That's not. How
that's a video game right
man.
there.
That's movies.
That's reality.
That's
False reality.
Exactly. That's a false reality to you. So that's the thing with people. Is like a lot of people think, and then everybody think they're supposed to be rich. Yeah. Everybody think they're supposed to be successful. That's not the reality of life.
Everybody can't make it.
Everybody
it wouldn't even work that way.
Everybody can't go.
It wouldn't work that way.
Yeah.
Everybody wants instant gratification.
Yeah.
Instead of that delayed gratification that actually takes that pain that you got to put in to go get it. Like, we on year 3 of this.
Year 3. Damn,
and honestly, looking back, we've made it way farther than we probably would have thought.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. But it's because we weren't looking for instant gratification.
Yeah.
Like,
so we do what we love to do.
Yeah, our very first episode, I still remember this shit like it was yesterday. I was happy with our friends and family watching this shit.
Yeah.
We didn't do no posting about like really trying to blow it up and nothing. We had no followers on that, our Boss Talk Gram and nothing. First episode had 100 views and like before we dropped again in the first week. And it was just like
that was good for us at that moment.
That was shocking to me, bro, because it was
people
like,
want to see something.
Yeah.
Number one, I'm just like you. I don't really talk about nothing until I do it. So we didn't talk about the pod about to come out and none of that. We just did that shit.
Yeah.
And it was more gratification than I thought I got from it. And I never really looked for anything beyond that. I never really looked for gratification. Just, if it's there, it's gonna come. I just gotta do what I gotta do to do. Basically, to even give it an opportunity to get anywhere.
Yeah, man.
I just got to plant the seed.
So you just gotta love what you do, bro, and just keep working at it every damn day.
Years later, you good. You know what I mean? Because you're doing what you love, and it just results into those good results. Like now, you start seeing what you, like you said, what you prayed for and vision. It's like, all right, now when it's happening, you're not shocked because you already knew that was going to happen, or you figured you made for that. So okay, I should be getting that. And when it's happening, it's like, okay, bet.
It's just there.
Yeah, man. This is what you made for. So this what Boss Talk is about, man. You know what I mean? And people are getting that game and that motivation just from what the words that we're saying, the stories that we're sharing, things that we going through, hardships and everything. So we've talked about it all from you know what I mean, and people get many different perspectives. You can learn a lot from a life of a DJ. Or life of a soccer player, you know, fashion, or you know, business owner. Like you can learn a lot from people. You know what I mean? And if you just sit and use your 24 right, you could be one of them people sitting in a chair like y'all with Boss.
No, 100%. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from anybody.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite conversations ever. I remember this to this day. Sophomore year at Temple University. I'm walking around like 8 a.m. I'm walking from one of my friends' dorm to my dorm. Homeless guy. He's like, yo, boom, boom, you got any food? I'm like, nah. But the food truck right there, I'm like, yo, walk with me real quick. Buy the food for him. He like, yo. We just cracking jokes. And it felt like he was one of my homies. We just sat there probably for like an hour, bro. Ate the tacos, just sat there and had a conversation, bro. Still one of my favorite conversations to this day, bro. Wow. Still one of my favorite conversations to this day. And I like every time I go down there, I look to see if he out there or not. Yeah. That's one of my favorite conversations. I remember the conversation word for word, everything he just told me, and it just shaped my mind so much. Where it's like, yo,
you can learn from anybody.
You can learn from anybody, and it's just like the biggest thing he told me is like, yo, take the chance, take the chance, fail. Because you have time to make up for it.
Wow.
That right there, since I heard that, I've been one of those people. I've taken so many risks. And gratefully, I'm also one of those people. I take strategic risks. You know, I learn from other people's mistakes. So, you know, the risk that I've taken, it paid off.
It's gonna go a long way.
You know, it paid off, but it's just like,
Damn sure
just that
did.
conversation is like, you can, you know, I don't look down at anybody. I don't care what it is. I don't care what type of watch I got on, no matter what it is. Shit, I give one of my friends my shoes, and I walk barefoot.
Wow.
You feel me? You know, I'll be the first to give the shirt off my back to anybody, you know? So it's like, that's just who I am as a person. That don't have nothing to do with money. That don't have anything to do with that. It has everything to do with how I was raised.
Your character.
My character, the people that raised me, my parents.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, you know, I pay all tribute to them as well, because without them, I wouldn't have the mindset that I have. But without the experiences that I've had at a young age going into it, because of the chances that I've took, because at the end of the day, I knew, like, yo, shit, if I fail now,
Then it's-
I got, you know, I got years to go. I got years to go to make up for these failures. I ain't done yet, you know, so, yeah, like, you know.
If you're gonna fail forward.
Fell forward.
There's been plenty of times where I don't fail, bro. Fail forward.
Or if
Keep
you're going
going.
to, you know,
gonna pick
follow
it,
people
get back
that you
up.
can trust.
Yeah.
And you gotta fail to
That's it.
succeed.
Yeah.
Nobody just go in there, Barry Bonds, and just smoke that shit.
And know
Bro,
everything.
ain't nobody hitting every
Nobody
single
just-
parlay, bro.
No.
Ain't nobody hitting every single
Damn
parlay.
sure not.
Every parlay, like you gotta put some pain in. You gotta put some real pain in.
Damn
It
sure
come
not.
with L's. It come with tears. It come with all that.
Yeah,
But
Man,
yeah,
thank y'all guys for coming on today, sharing y'all stories, and glad, you know, we got to do this, man, and looking forward to more stuff coming, you know.
No, I love to see where the growth of Boss Talk has been, man. I've been on
Thank you,
this
man.
since the first year, bro.
Yes.
I just
we was
love
in our
growth,
we was in our first
progression of y'all.
studio.
He was in the other, the
was
other
in a
joint.
box.
Bro.
We was in a
Like,
box,
yo.
like maybe one, not even a third of this joint.
Yo, just keep going.
like this.
Like you said, the conversation around this, bro, is a lot of conversation that needs to be had, and especially amongst the black community, bro. You want to
Yes.
hear from those that are in different positions. It don't matter whether they're super successful or they're just like regular. It don't matter, bro. Like, yo, keep going. Keep
Thank
doing
you.
it. Keep doing what y'all doing, bro. I believed in y'all since day one.
I
That's why
appreciate
as soon
that.
as you told me come back on, bro, I'm
Yes.
here, bro.
Man,
Alright,
listen,
bro.
open door policy anytime, man.
Open door policy.
Appreciate y'all.
100%.
Same for you, Mo. Same
Yeah,
thing.
nah, I appreciate y'all having me, bro. This is dope. I watched some
fan.
of the episodes as well.
Hey.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate you guys having me, bro. It's a pleasure being here. Great conversation. Boss talk for real, man.
Boss talk, man.
Hey, you know, this gonna be great, man. I see a lot of potential for you guys.
Hey,
So yeah,
thank you.
definitely, man. I'm proud of y'all for sure. As black men,
We
more
appreciate
anything.
that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
you for sure, man.
Listen, more to
You
come.
doing your thing too, man. For real.
love,
Yeah.
bro. I appreciate that for
Kudos,
sure.
man. Anytime you get on, you hear open door policy, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna make it happen, man. Me and Mark gonna come back.
Yeah,
Bring
let's
Toroc
do it,
out.
man.
We're gonna do something big, man.
Let's
The
do it.
city needs to hear.
He need to.
City needs the light, man. Our city need a light, man. Our city
This is
needs
dark.
inspiration, man.
Yeah.
Our city needs people they can, follow suit. You know?
Get game and knowledge from
Exactly.
it. Follow.
That's what we
yes.
need right now, man.
Lead the path. Lead
Man,
the way.
we one of the Philly. Just like at the end of the day, we one of the best cities, man. Like we got
Got everything here.
like everything, like
Yeah.
like our energy just different.
And
Like
it's
we
known.
when we in rooms, like when we in parties, they be like, "Oh, them Philly niggas in here."
Yes.
huh?
Yeah,
Like,
they
it's just
gonna
like
take-
the energy different. We
They gonna
just-
take all the bitches.
as a city, we gotta get back to that. Like Philly niggas, like hustlers, like we go getters. It's like at the end of the day, it's like we gotta get back to that vibe where like that culture is lost.
Yes.
That culture is lost. Now it's just a bunch of everybody tough. It's a bunch of tough guy gimmicks. It's like, yo, how about let's get rich?
Yeah.
Thanks,
How
though.
about everybody get on some let's get money?
Yes.
Ain't no money in killing.
Ain't no money in, man, ain't no money in war.
No.
Ain't no money in war.
Ain't no war.
It costs to go to war.
It costs you. It costs your pockets. It costs
Yeah,
your
they don't
family.
tell you that part.
It costs emotions.
Yeah.
Man, it's like, man, let's get into that vibe where we grinding for money.
Yep.
Let's get into that zone where, you know what, it ain't no who the toughest. Let's see who can build, who can flip their neighborhood around.
Yes.
Let's see who
Buy
can
the block.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Let's see who can buy their blocks. Let's see who can transfer, who can knock down the houses on their block and build new ones instead of the white people coming into the neighborhoods and buying the
changing
houses
them.
and
Doing
knocking
the
it
same
down.
shit.
Buying the
yeah.
whole Kensington out and all that.
But it's
feel
just
what
like,
I'm
you know what? Let's switch the narrative around. Like 2025, 2026. Let's get back to that zone where we grinding. Let's get back to that zone where we want to make money.
We putting people on.
Exactly.
You know
Let's get back to that zone where we
Yeah.
like
where like the city united, man. Yep. Let's go through a summer without like without any crazy shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
like that's hard to say.
Show morals, principles. Like let's get back to the basic of that.
It's like everybody want to be tough, but everybody being tough never, like the arguments and the fights is never about money. It's never about money.
Nope.
They always
about
deal
the dumb
with
stuff.
They always deal. You know, it's like. Basically, a lot of people are in beef that they don't even know why they in beef. They just know like, yo, my neighborhood been beefing with this neighborhood for years.
For nothing.
They don't even know why it started.
No.
They just know this what happened. So now, guess what? If I see you, it's that time.
It's up.
You know? So it's just like, man, let's switch the narrative around. Let's get back to making some money. Let's go back to living our lives. Let's get back to living to see the age of 30.
So let's get old.
Let's get old. Let's get old.
Let's get old.
See all my niggas die old. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's get old.
That's the real.
Let's travel the world.
That's the real chase. Who gonna live longer than who?
Yeah, let's do that.
That should be the real chase. and not because we killing each other, because we out here really trying to do something. Make money.
Man.
I'm trying to die old age or some goofy weird shit.
Natural causes.
Natural causes,
man. That's it.
He went peaceful in his
sleep. He went peacefully in his sleep.
For real. I'm trying to die slow in my sleep.
That's funny, man.
For real, man. That's it, man. But
yeah, man. Thank y'all guys, man. So,
man.
hey, y'all gonna see this. Get right down, get all the game, man. And until next time, it's Boss Talk with Josh.
It's Quise.
DJ Toroc, brother.
Man, it's that boy Mo, man. I'm out here.
Let's get it.
Motion is life. Life is motion.
Yes, sir.